Hello everyone. In this video, we'll see about the structure of mature Graafian follicle. Okay, mature Graafian follicle. Follicle means what? Follicle means it is a sac or vesicle filled with fluid. Sac or vesicle filled with fluid. That is called follicle. It encloses ovum. Okay. Yes. Graafian. The name Graafian came from, it is the scientist name, his name is Rainer de Graaf. Okay, he belonged to 17th century. He is Rainer de Graaf. He is a Dutch physician. Okay, he was the first person to discover follicles in the ovary, follicle cells in the ovary. So to honor him, we call this follicle as Graafian follicle. Okay, that is how that name. Okay, Graafian follicle. Here is the structure of Graafian follicle, mature Graafian follicle. When you say this, there are two layers. The outer layer is called theca externa. Externa means outer. Outer layer is called theca externa. Inner one is called theca interna. So these two layers are there. Followed by the innermost layer of cells called granulosa cells. It's a multiple layer of cells. Okay, granulosa cells. It is a multi-layered group of cells. This entire space is the cavity. This cavity is called antrum. Okay, this is also filled with fluid. Right. Then this corona radiata. Again, it is this membranous granulosa cells that surrounds the oocyte. Oocyte is nothing but egg cell. So this corona radiata is again a cluster of granulosa cells, and they are all held together by an acid. Hyaluronic acid matrix. They are held together by hyaluronic acid matrix. Right. Similarly, this cumulus oophorus. This also the extension of the membrane granulosa cells, a cluster of cells that extend. Okay, and it becomes cumulus oophorus. Again, this helps in oogenesis and fertilization process. Okay, and remember this blue color structure with the nucleus. This is called the ovum or oocyte. Okay, so this is the structure of mature Graafian follicle. It has two layers, namely theca externa and theca interna, namely the outer layer, outermost layer, and the innermost layer, followed by membranosa cells, okay, granulosa cells, multi-layered granulosa cells. Then comes a big cavity called antrum, again filled with fluid. Then here this structure is the oocyte or ovum. Again, these are all surrounded by the same granulosa cells, cluster of granulosa cells. That which covers the oocyte is called corona radiata, and they are held up by hyaluronic acid matrix. And this stalk-like structure, cumulus oophorus, again this is nothing but the cluster of granulosa cells. So this will also help in the oogenesis and fertilization process. And the name Graafian, as I told you, it is the scientist name Rainer de Graaf, 1641 to 1673 is period. And to honor him, we have the name Graafian follicle. Now I'll introduce some of the key points which you have to know. Okay, you know what is follicle, why the name Graafian follicle. Now let us see what is corpus luteum. After the release of egg, the remains of a Graafian follicle is called corpus luteum. Okay, the remains of Graafian follicle after the release of egg, after ovulation, it is called the corpus luteum. Later on, this this remains, which is called corpus luteum, will act as an endocrine gland. Produces an hormone called progesterone, and this helps in pregnancy. So you have to remember what is corpus luteum, can be asked for a 2-mark question. Okay, corpus luteum is the remains of Graafian follicle, that is after the release of egg. The remains of Graafian follicle is called corpus luteum. It becomes an endocrine gland, secretes progesterone hormone that helps in maintaining pregnancy. So this one you have to remember. And corpus lubricans. This is nothing but the remains of corpus luteum. Okay, the degenerated corpus luteum is called corpus lubricans. The degenerated corpus luteum is called corpus lubricans. Then zona pellucida. Okay, again it is a membrane that covers the oocyte. Okay, the membrane that covers the oocyte, a coat that covers the oocyte. Okay, this will be consisting of glycoproteins. This consists of glycoproteins. Okay, a membranous layer that surrounds the oocyte is called zona pellucida, and it is consisting of glycoproteins. Okay, similarly, corona radiata, I told you, that is held up. They are all made up by granulosa cells and are held up by hyaluronic acid, that I already told. And this is zona pellucida, right? So all these things have to remember, dear children. Graafian follicle. What is follicle? What is why the name Graafian follicle? Okay. What is corpus luteum? Corpus albicans, zona pellucida, and what is this antrum? So everything you have to remember, so that you can answer 1-mark, 2-mark questions easily. Hope you enjoyed this video. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.